I'm guessing that big guy weighs over 400 pounds, maybe even closer to 500, but we're gonna weigh him and find out. When it comes to dispatching a hog, there's no such thing as overkill, in my opinion. I'm gonna be using a 12 gauge slug. I know a 22 would do the job, but I've had some bad shots with 22s. Gotta say, that's my least favorite part of the job, but it's over like that. I guess his ear was flopped over his forehead when I shot, and it drilled clean through his ear. It's a big old bullet. So this scales goes to 400 pounds, and I'm probably 50 pounds past the markings, and it's not even close to holding it. And its nose, I think, yeah, his nose is still on the ground. So he's well over 500 pounds. There's definitely something messed up going on with his balls there. I don't even know if he was a viable breeder. Of course, I didn't get him for breeding, I got him for eating. I know scalding and scraping is cleaner, at least on a home level, and there's less waste. Your fat, you don't lose any lard, but this is faster. We did this earlier this year and it's so much faster. Well, half of it down, and it looks like I really butchered it, and I did, but it's not as bad as it looks. Like, this whole layer here is armor. So if you don't know this, boars get an armor right over their chest to, I guess, to protect their vitals. Now this guy's not near as bad as a boar that I butchered back in January, but it does make it where you don't have to be so careful, because all this will get trimmed off anyway. Moved up here to the house because it started pouring rain pretty good, and I got under this little overhang here. Also, this knife, how I was saying they're really good knives, they get an edge real easy. They tend to lose an edge fairly quick, but if you have a steel, you just hit it a couple times, you got the edge right back. The steel's over at the shop, so I've just been using this thing that's got a honing side on it, so I just hit it a couple times. Personally, I'd rather have that than an edge that's hard to make and lasts longer. What you doing, Jamesy? Well, the skinning's done. I went and skinned around the head right here because that's the jowls, which makes some dang good bacon. And usually we hang the pigs up in halves, but I will not be able to. We take them over to my father-in-law's shop there, and he's got a paint booth that we've turned into a butcher area, but I will not be able to carry halves of this big old porker. So I'll have to take it over there, split him, quarter him, hang up in quarters. Cut the shoulders off, hung the rest of it in here. Absolutely the biggest hog I've ever dealt with. Got the jowl off the head and the tongue. Oh yeah, corn cobs, it's his lucky day because it's already afternoon and I do not feel like killing and cleaning another pig. I'd be out here till dark. So I'm gonna let these hang in here over the weekend. It's a Saturday. I want to take off work on Monday. I didn't tell my boss yet, but he's flexible. I'm going to cure the bacons. I'm actually going to try to cure one ham. Try to make a country ham. Cut up pork chops, you know, all that good stuff.